Hello, Pueblo. Today is December 11th, 2020. First, I want to wish our Pueblo families celebrating the Festival of Lights a very happy Hanukkah. Last year, I had the pleasure of participating in a menorah lighting ceremony, not in 2020. This year will have to be different, as many will have to celebrate away from family and friends. But when you light your menorah over these 8 nights, know every flame brightens Pueblo with the spirit of family and faith, even if you must spend it apart. December is turning into the deadliest month for COVID-19, not just in Pueblo, but in the entire United States. According to the Center for Disease Control, it is now the leading cause of death among Americans. In November, nearly 3 people a day died in Pueblo from COVID-19. That number has doubled in the first 10 days of December. So far this month, we've had 74 deaths of Puebloans from COVID-19. I was saddened to learn that just yesterday, COVID-19 claimed the lives of Dr. Atul Vahil and Rita Martinez, 2 citizens who made their mark on Pueblo in different ways. Rita Martinez was a relentless fighter for social justice and equity in Pueblo. Dr. Vahil had a successful medical practice, and while I can't say I enjoyed the procedures he performed on me, I always enjoyed his sense of humor and our interactions. COVID-19 took both of these Puebloans too early, and we will miss them. We grieve with their families for their loss and with all of the families who have lost loved ones to this pandemic. November set a record for new cases of COVID-19 in Pueblo, and so far, December is on track to tie that record. Each day, there are hundreds of new cases, and hospitalizations continue to remain at a hazardous level. As Pueblo enters the holiday season, there are hopeful signs ahead for our city, but we are months away from this pandemic being over. The good news is the first vaccines are set to arrive in Pueblo within days. That doesn't mean we can let down our guard, and we must be realistic about what this means for our community. The state's vaccination plan, which Pueblo will follow, is based upon saving the most lives and will be implemented in 3 stages. Phase 1 will vaccinate healthcare workers with direct contact with COVID-19 patients first. Then early in Phase 1, the vaccine will be available for long-term care facility residents and staff. Later in Phase 1, healthcare workers with less direct contact of COVID-19 patients and first responders will be vaccinated. Phase 2, which is expected to begin in the spring of 2021, will vaccinate higher-risk individuals, those over age 65, those with at-risk medical conditions, along with educators, essential workers, and workers in high-density settings. In Phase 3, which may not start until summer of 2021, the vaccine will be available to the general public over the age of 18. While I am excited a vaccine will be in Pueblo next week, residents must remember, with a limited number of vaccinations, it could be summer of 2021 before enough doses are available for the general public. Depending on the supply of the vaccine, these phases may be earlier or later. While we wait for more vaccines to become available, we must remain vigilant, Pueblo, by wearing our masks, social distancing, and washing our hands. Once again, I am asking Puebloans to limit or cancel your holiday plans and to only celebrate Christmas with those who live in your household. Do your part, Pueblo, and keep your family safe this holiday season. With vaccinations so close, we do not want to make this anyone's last Christmas by being careless. Our local businesses need your help this holiday season. I'm asking you to prioritize shopping local to help our local economy this winter. Continue to get carryout, buy a gym membership, a gift card, or donate to a nonprofit. Puebloans, you are the difference in keeping our local economy strong by buying local. For those going through difficult times, I understand the incredible hardship your family is going through. I hear the stories and get emails from Puebloans asking where they can turn to for help. If you need assistance this winter to pay rent or pay utility bills, the City of Pueblo has partnered with Posada and Catholic Charities, using CARES Act funding to help families keep the heat and lights on. And the City of Pueblo, in partnership with NeighborWorks of Southern Colorado, has available our Financial Navigator program to connect you with financial resources and help. For information about this Financial Navigator program, dial 311. I understand many Puebloans are dealing with the various uncertainties caused by this pandemic, from food insecurity, job insecurity, to struggling to give your child a joyous holiday season. But this year, please, if you need help, use these programs for that extra assistance. I'm happy to announce that the first ever Mayor's Youth Advisory Council will convene digitally next week. Comprised of high school students from throughout Pueblo, these young people represent our future. I have high hopes that these young Puebloans will help guide our city government, develop programs, and advise my office on issues facing our youth. While 2020 is coming to an end, we still have a long way to go to survive this pandemic, and now is not the time to get lazy or to catch this virus. With the first vaccinations taking place in Pueblo next week, the end is in sight, but we are not done yet. So let us continue to wear masks, limit our social interactions, wash our hands, and do our part to slow the spread of this virus until everyone who wants a vaccination gets one. Stay vigilant, Pueblo. We will get through this together. Thank you.